Welcome. Today we will talk about a very enigmatic painting, The Lovers, by Rene Magritte. This work is swamped in mystery, and has always intrigued critics and art lovers. Magritte has mercilessly left us with no real objective explanation, and there is no way of deciphering its deeper meaning. But we love a challenge, and today we're slipping into the artist's shoes, to try and uncover the secrets that lie beneath the surface of this intriguing masterpiece. Rene Magritte was a Belgian surrealist artist known for his depictions of familiar objects in unfamiliar contexts, which often provoked questions about the nature and boundaries of reality and representation. His life was marked by the death of his mother, who committed suicide when he was only 14 years old. She drowned herself in a river, and supposedly Magritte was there when her body was found, more than 2 weeks later. Apparently, he saw his mother's body being retrieved from the water, with her wet dress covering her face. Experts speculate that this detail was the inspiration for this painting, however Magritte did not adhere to this theory. The scene represents a couple locked in a passionate embrace. They are kissing through white sheets over their heads, which cover their features. The gender of each subject is only distinguishable by their clothing. The woman is wearing what seems to be a red dress, while the man she's kissing is wearing a black suit. There are only a few architectural hints that allow us to guess about the location of this scene. It could be the corner of a room, or maybe an open door with a stormy sky brewing in the distance. The couple takes up almost the entirety of the surface of the canvas, and it looks like a frame straight out of a romantic movie. This cinematographic effect is undoubtedly influenced by Magritte's love for cinema, a passion he's had since he was a child. But what about the veils? Why are the lovers' heads covered? The white sheets actually give the work all its meaning, because they draw our eyes to the piece, and without them the work loses all of its originality and intrigue. Magritte loved metaphorical imagery and symbolism. According to him, if he had explained the true meaning behind his work, it would destroy the mystery behind it. His works are enigmas that need to be solved by the viewers. So, the white sheets that deprive the two lovers of sight and contact could be a symbol that they were living a secret relationship, and were never truly able to show their love in public. Or maybe the cloths represent a denied love, perhaps because someone, or something, stopped the two people from having a relationship. Another theory claims that this painting wants to show that it is not necessary for two people to see each other to love each other. After all, we fall in love with a person, not a face. But the most interesting theory is that this painting is a lesson in falling in love, in getting closer and closer to a person, and suddenly realizing that you can never truly know them. It represents the conflict that exists between the image of a person conjured in the mind of their lover, and who they really are. There is more than what we can see physically, and perhaps Magritte wanted to tell us that love, as beautiful as it can be, is always blind. What most people don't know is that this work is actually part of a series of 4 paintings. They are all creepy and disturbing in a similar way. In the second work, we can see the same couple standing side by side, with glimpses of green and the sea beyond. It looks like they are posing for a selfie, maybe a holiday snapshot. In the third and fourth paintings, we can finally see the lovers' faces. But the man doesn't seem to have a body, and his head is floating next to the woman. The result is a particularly unsettling sense of alienation and mystery. The Lovers gives us a good understanding of what surrealism is in the first place. It consists of finding the deeper meaning of something besides the obvious, which is what you're seeing. This painting could be analyzed for hours, but in the end it is up to us to find the meaning that speaks to us most. So, what is your theory? Is this a representation of true love, or the blindness of the lovers? Write a comment and subscribe to the channel.